And then in that same vein, with the changes that HR1 puts into effect, essentially some of it this year and then subsequently up until 2027 and beyond. I know we talked about this a little bit. Well, certainly it was reflected in some of your comments, but could you expand upon what are some additional considerations we should be looking at as a state to try to address some of these very important programs that most certainly your members play a major pivotal role in improving access to care. So I was wondering if anyone wanted to elaborate on kind of what are some things that you are seeing. I know our commissioner earlier alluded to, there was a question around people losing coverage, and the commissioner had a differing approach on that, but I was wondering if you could expound upon that, some of the things that you all are working on through your vantage point on that issue.
I can maybe start in. Yeah. So I would say one thing it's important to recognize: people losing coverage has multiple impacts. Obviously, for those folks who are then going to struggle to access care, also means there's a spike in uncompensated care because they're going to still seek emergency services, other services that people don't choose necessarily to seek. And that means the providers are not going to get reimbursed because they're seeing a higher level of folks without insurance. We've made tremendous progress in the state in reducing the number of people without insurance, and HR1 really threatens to reverse that progress. And that's why we need to step up, intervene as much as possible to protect New Yorkers from these kinds of impacts. The last thing I'd say is, part of the impact is these new work requirements that are going to go into effect on January 1st. We have some ability to help people meet those. It's not that they're not working, it's that it's difficult to prove that you're working, and we ought to be helping people meet the requirements so they can keep their coverage.
Assemblyman
Thank
Norber.
you.